That bat on its way. And it's fouled away.
First pitch, 106.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
I got the count 0-2.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Stewart is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, man, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Hit back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Paul Goldschmidt is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Dylan Carlson.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Dylan Carlson. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Edman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Popped him up. Ruiz over to his right. And that retires the side. One left for the Cardinals. Tigers nothing. Orioles coming to bat. It's baseball on MLB Network. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Orioles, the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Now here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. That's out. 1-1.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Molina gathers. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Batting second.
In now for the O's, DJ Stewart.
Number 24.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's down.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Lays off. 2-2 now. Hot shot to third. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. Throw low to Goldschmidt, but some nice dirt work at first is able to prevent the throwing error. For the moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Ryan Mountcastle is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Clearly fooled there on the slider. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Paul DeYoung comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Down the third baseline. And this goes right through his glove on into left field.
Batting 7, the third baseman, number 13.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Fouled away. fouled off. The next 0-2.
No, that's all.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Dexter Fowler now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Grounded back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Cards leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez.
Hitter, Renato Nunez.
First pitch on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Fowler at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Rio Ruiz is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And it's fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And the pitch.
Full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Reined in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Got him swinging in the dirt. Molina has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll move to the third with no score. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Colton Wong will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Mullins is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Tommy Edman. He'll swing it from the left side right here. In there, 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Ruiz has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up. No score. At the plate, Brian Holiday. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. One and one.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And this is knocked down on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Number 31.
In now, Cedric Mullins, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And it's 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Sure took a healthy hack that time. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Hey.
Into the box now, Austin Hayes, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
At the plate, DJ Stewart, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
No balls and 1 strike. Goldschmidt takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Alberto backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Dylan Carlson.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Dylan Carlson. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Yadier Molina digging in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hit out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
Pitch on the way.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate, and he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
And here's Renato Nunez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now the 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Ball 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
To the plate now, Hanser Alberto, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 0-1.
1-1.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1 left for the Orioles. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
High in the air into shallow left center. Iglesias is calling for it. 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Matt Carpenter will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Orioles,
Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Brian Holiday. First offering on its way. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Fouled away. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Hit hard down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Count is 1-2.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So now to the plate, Cedric Mullins. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball. 1-0.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. We're right there, leadoff single. Middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Mountcastle is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, the left fielder, Tommy.
Settling in now, Tommy Edman. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mullins is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batter, the first baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready now for Baltimore, Austin Hayes. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The left fielder, Austin Hayes.
First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the pitch. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Austin Hayes is retired leading off the bottom of the 6th. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, base hit to right.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
At the plate now, Ryan Mountcastle, and it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it'll be right on the bag as Molina nails him trying to swipe second.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
That pitch was grooved right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box, Renato Nunez. Hit in the air to right field. Fowler on the run. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Standing in now, Rio Ruiz, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Outside, 2-1.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off in his delivery.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit. So we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hanser Alberto is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Grounder down the line at 3rd, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The set and the 2-1 hit down the 3rd baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Number 62 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
For St. Louis, number 62.
Brian Holiday will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Has a look, now the pitch. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. The 1-2 pitch. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. 1-2. Here it is. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th, and it's 1-0 Baltimore. Coming forward now is the Cards' designated hitter, Dylan Carlson, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy in.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Popped him up. Holiday is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Paul DeYoung stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Now here's a drive out to right center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Iglesias in front, 3-1. Hops this one up. Wong waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 31.
Ready once again, Cedric Mullins. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Pitch on the way. Lays off 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Not close. It's 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Cedric Mullins is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Austin Hayes is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 1 and the Cardinals nothing. In now, Dexter Fowler. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
They're starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hayes is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Brad Miller will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 15, Brad Miller.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and we are tied again. Colton Wong will stand in.
The second baseman.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Tommy Edman is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
And he is in there.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one, because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields it from throwing.
Set and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? They get the force at the plate. So a good decision there to come homeward with it, as this remains for the time being a tie ball game. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch of the at-bat.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. But the Cards are able to tie things up on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. All even now at 1-1. Brad Miller is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Tyler O'Neill stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base. Tyler Webb is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, DJ Stewart.
Right fielder, number 24.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On, he pops it up. DeYoung ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Renato. Nunez.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. 1-0. Here it is. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Ready with the 1-1.
Nope, that's down. Full count.
Rio Ruiz would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Score remains tied 1-1. All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Digging in, Matt Carpenter. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box now, Dexter Fowler pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still tied 1 apiece. Ryan Helsley comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 56, Ryan Helsley.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And set to go as the third baseman, Rio Ruiz. First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
Stepping in now, Hanser Alberto. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. The winning run is at first base. The 0-1 takes this the other way to right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Now at the plate, Brian Holiday. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. A possible winning run on second. No one out. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
2-2.
He started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, Jose Iglesias. This is lined into left field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. Throw coming quickly, and the winning run moves up to third now with only one gone.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Now in the box, Cedric Mullins. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. He'll come home with it, and he is out at the plate. Taking a chance, trying to end the ball game, but instead, there are now 2 away. So they cannot push that winning run across as he's cut down at the plate, and now the infield can back up here with 2 gone. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Austin Hayes, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Now the 1-2 pitch.
This is the action pitch right here. He does not want to go to full count. This is a big spot, but as an offensive player, you have to tell yourself this has to be in the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
The whole ball game comes down to one pitch. Execute a strike, give yourself a chance. Leave it outside the zone, you're going home.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. He's set. The 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fowler has a read on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Orioles leave him loaded. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Brad Miller will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hayes on the run for it, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Now the 1-2 pitch, hit to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ball game. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. Edman rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now a 3-1 game.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a two-run cushion going into the late innings, and it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a two-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys, and he's absolutely right. You give yourself a two-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Tanner Scott, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. At the plate, Dylan Carlson, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. This is in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First offering on its way.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Cardinals lead it 3-1. Giovanni Gallegos takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Stepping up now, DJ Stewart. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
The right fielder, number 24.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
This at-bat's going to be absolutely epic because now he's mixing it up. He's got a little cat and mouse working, and as an offensive player, you got to step out of the box and say, all right, he's respecting me a little bit. I can't be all-in fastball.
And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box, Ryan Mountcastle, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Gallegos is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped him up. Carpenter has room in foul territory. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Renato Nunez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Pat Valaika will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Valaika.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Baltimore down to their final strike. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Rio Ruiz would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Ready now, Rio Ruiz. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch. Two out with the man at first. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Fowler. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
New pitcher to tell you about. It's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. So now to the plate, Hanser Alberto, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. The 0-1.
Whoa, that's down. I got 2-1 the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Three and 2 now.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Shot back up the middle. That gets down, and the inning continues. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Standing in now, Brian Holiday, fouled away. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. Called strike 0-2. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Here's Matt Carpenter looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Lifted the other way to left center. Hayes will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Digging in now, Dexter Fowler. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch. In there, 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still tied 3-3. Ready for another shot now. Jose Iglesias. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Iglesias.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. One and one. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, this is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
To the plate now, Cedric Mullins. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone at strike one. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now
back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Austin Hayes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first, and he's back easily. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball one. We got 1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Possible winning run on first. 1 man away. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Here's the first pitch. DJ Stewart is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
Walk out. 3-2.
Ryan Mountcastle is on deck. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Ryan Mountcastle is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. The set and the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Ready with the 1-1. Line drive to left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they will hold the winning run at third here. And it'll take another 2-out hit to win the ball game.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Miller is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Orioles leave them loaded. No change in the score. It's 3-3. On to the 12th frame in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Brad Miller. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's ball 2.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. In there, 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center, so there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Mountcastle is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now, programming note to pass along. Those of you tuning in to see our afternoon aerobics show Get Fit with Eddie Cram Unfortunately, due to the length of the game, that show will not be seen today. Ladies, we apologize. Tommy Edman stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hayes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Popped up. Ruiz over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cards leave 1. Score remains tied at 3-3. Striding in, Rio Ruiz. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's the first pitch to him. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. That's lifted the other way out to left. Edman is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now back, second baseman, Hunter Alberto.
Into the box now, Hanser Alberto. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ramon Urias will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Cabrera stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
And the pitch. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
Standing in, Brian Holiday. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the wind, the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still tied 3-3. Ramon Urias, who will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 87, Ramon Urias.
13th inning ready to begin, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Dylan Carlson. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Count is 1.
And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now. Fastball just inside. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Waiting on deck, there's Yadier Molina. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. And that's the first down.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Standing in, Yadier Molina. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and 1 the count to Molina. And he lays off for ball 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. He stays alive, still 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still even at 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Alder Young is at the plate as he watches ball 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. 1-0 pitch coming. That's wide, 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Soft grounder left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. No change in the score. It's 3-3. So stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with one swing at a bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem sometimes. Everyone wants to be a hero in extra innings instead of just getting on base and playing it like another inning.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Cedric Mullins. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now at the plate, Austin Hayes. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he's back in standing. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Now at the plate, DJ Stewart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he'll be back in standing up. Here's the first pitch. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Comes set, the 0-1.
1-1.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Orioles leave one. Score remains tied at 3-3. All set to begin the 14th inning. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Matt Carpenter. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Sean Armstrong is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning.
Sean Armstrong.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Again, he sends it out of play. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone into the upper tank. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they take the lead 4-3. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fowler behind the ball and 2 strikes. Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Tyler O'Neill.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Tyler O'Neill, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Fouled away. And another foul ball. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Orioles 3. Ryan Mountcastle will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Fouled off. And that misses 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. A solo shot here to left, as that'll pull them even at 4 apiece. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, man, it's always tough to score runs here at this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball player.
He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Now the 1-0. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. The pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-time home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Stepping in now, Ramon Urias. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into his windup, the 1-0. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Counts even at 2. The pitch.
Got a full count. 3-2.
Brian Holiday would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Ready for another chance? Brian Holiday. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen, as you can see there. They're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Here's the 2-2 pitch. before the pitch. A check on that winning run at first. And he's back standing. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hard hit ball to short. DeYoung gathers it in. On to first, and we're headed for a 15th as that ends the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Hang with us, folks. We'll keep going till we get a winner, and we are tied 4-4. Digging in once again, Tommy Edman. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far.
Edman.
Here it comes. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. 0-1 count and the pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Ready on 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Dylan Carlson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now.
The catcher, number 4.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Yadier Molina. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Throw gets him 2 down.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Ball and a strike. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hayes is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cards strand a couple. This game's all tied at 4. Number 36 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 36.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Iglesias. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Carpenter is there, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The batter, number 31.
So striding in, Cedric Mullins. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. The windup and the 1-0. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1.
You know, it's funny. I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run. I wish guys would just focus on getting into their rhythm at the dish, trying to hit the ball hard and let the chips fall where they may. When they try and hit home runs, it usually doesn't happen.
From the windup, the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. DeYoung is there for it. And that retires the side. Nothing doing here this half. Hang in as long as you can. Another inning coming up. And we are tied 4-4. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Carpenter. He went deep last time up.
Matt Carpenter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The 1-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in, Dexter Fowler. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Into the upper deck, but foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Now batter.
Making his way to the plate, Brad Miller. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. The 0-1 offering. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batter.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, He muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking it.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, and we are tied 4-4. Digging in, DJ Stewart. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Now the pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking, strike 3. Riding in once again, Ryan Mountcastle. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. One out, nobody on. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Fowler giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Pat.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Pat Valaika. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Swing and a liner. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
1-0 the count. One and 0. Here it is. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. A 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Hang with us, folks. We'll keep going till we get a winner, and we are tied 4-4. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tommy Edman.
Edmonds.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Hunter Harvey will likely be the last to join this ball game as he'll take the ball in the 17th inning.
56. Hunter Harvey.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he pops it up. Urias has a play. 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Well, I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, and we are tied 4-4. Stepping into the box, Ramon Urias. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. And that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 36, Ryan Holiday.
So coming to the plate, Brian Holiday. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Edmond is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Iglesias.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Iglesias. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way.
That's a ball.
Into his windup, the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Fowler is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Orioles down on just 4 pitches. Still all square at 4 apiece. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. Now the 0-2 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone.
And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases, and there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1.
Dexter Fowler.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Dexter Fowler, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. This is pulled into right. Stewart is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brad.
Stepping up to the plate, Brad Miller. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hayes on the run for it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, and we are tied 4-4. Now at the plate, Cedric Mullins. His line not pretty. 0 for 6 in the game.
Number 31.
First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's down on strikes again. And that's the 6th time he's punched out today. That is just miserable.
Now batting, no left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Hayes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Wind up and the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Too high. 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 24.
Stepping in, DJ Stewart. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late, or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Molina is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Score remains tied at 4. All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill.
He's set, and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
The 1-0 home. Skied into straightaway right. Stewart is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter, the first baseman, Goldschmidt.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Here's the 1-0. Line drive to left. Hayes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. This game's all tied at 4. Cody Whitley, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 38, Cody Whitley.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Mountcastle. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Ryan Mountcastle.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Baltimore Orioles get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Hunter Harvey takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line.